I am Mama Solah, the beauty stylist, the fastest hands in the city, and my rule stands. No customer must come in with a mirror. No customer must look into any mirror, not until I finish your hair. It's your first time of coming across Noni's world? Like, comment, and follow for more.
In the heart of Calabar, along a busy road called Midnight Street, there was a small wooden shop painted bright red. On top of the shop was a bold sign, Mama Solah Beauty Home, fastest hands in the city. People said Mama Solah could braid a full head of hair in 10 minutes, no matter the style. They said her hands moved faster than wind. They said she never got tired. But she had one strange rule. No customer must come in with a mirror. No customer must look into any mirror. Not until I finish your hair. People laughed at the rule at first, but because she braided very fast and very well, they obeyed. They believed she was simply gifted. But the truth was darker than anyone imagined. Behind Mama Solah's shop, in a small room covered with black cloth, she kept 7 old mirrors. Each mirror had strange marks on the frame. Every night, she cleaned them and whispered words only she understood. When she finished whispering, 7 shadowy girls stepped out of the mirrors. These were spirit girls, silent, fast, and invisible to humans. They were the reason her work was fast. They were the secret behind her fame. Every day, when a woman sat down for braids, twists, or cornrows, the spirit girls walked with speed behind her. Only Mama Solah could see them. Only Mama Solah knew the truth, and she protected her secret with fear. In another part of Calabar lived a young lady named Chiamaka. She was 21 years old, gentle, humble, and very prayerful. Her friends called her Faithful Chi because she trusted God in everything. One hot afternoon, Chiamaka decided to braid her hair for her cousin's wedding. Her friends shouted joyfully, "Go to Mama Solah. She is the fastest hairdresser ever." Chiamaka agreed. But as she approached the shop, something strange happened. Her heart suddenly felt heavy. She felt a warning in her spirit. Still, she entered. Mama Solah wore a bright yellow gown and smiled widely when Chiamaka entered. Her smile was warm, but her eyes were sharp, like someone watching every move. "Welcome, my daughter," she said. "Please sit, but remember my rule. No mirror until I finish your hair. No mirror until I finish your hair." Chiamaka looked around. There was not a single mirror in the shop. Everything felt odd, but she sat. The moment Mama Solah touched her hair, Chiamaka felt something cold brush the back of her neck. She looked up suddenly. Mama Solah quickly pressed her head down. "Don't move. If you move, your hair will scatter." Chiamaka felt her heart beating fast. She whispered a small prayer. "God, protect me." And at that moment, the hidden world began to shake. Chiamaka slowly raised her eyes and looked at the shiny kettle across the room. In its reflection, she saw something unbelievable. She saw 7 strange hands braiding her hair, but nobody was standing behind her. Her heart almost jumped out of her chest. She froze. The spirit girls were walking fast, moving like shadows. Chiamaka gasped quietly. Mama Solah noticed and shouted, "Keep your head down." Her voice sounded like 2 voices speaking at once. Chiamaka trembled, but now she knew something was wrong, deeply wrong. Chiamaka slowly placed her hand inside her handbag and quietly touched her small pocket mirror, something she always carried. She pulled it out secretly. Mama Solah's back was turned. Then Chiamaka lifted the mirror gently, and in the reflection, she saw the 7 spirit girls clearly, pale, quiet, hair covering their faces, fingers moving like lightning. Chiamaka screamed. The mirror fell and broke into pieces. The spirit girls stopped braiding. The shop became silent. Mama Solah turned slowly, her eyes red with anger. "You have broken my rule," she said in a deep, strange voice. "No one breaks my rule." The spirit girls turned their heads sharply towards Chiamaka. The air grew cold. Mama Solah stretched out her hand. "Return her to silence." The spirit girls moved like wind towards Chiamaka. Chiamaka closed her eyes tightly and shouted, "Jesus, help me!" Suddenly, a bright light filled the entire shop. The spirit girl screamed and stepped back. Mama Solah covered her face. Chiamaka remained unharmed. The light filled every corner of the shop, reaching the black cloth room. Something cracked. Something broke. Something ancient began to fall apart. The hidden door behind the shop slammed open. The 7 old mirrors shook violently. One by one, they cracked. They shattered. They exploded into white dust. The spirits cried like wind. Their chains were breaking. The spirits cried like wind. Their chains were breaking. Mama Solah fell to her knees. "No, no, no, not the mirrors. I need them. I need them." But it was too late. The spirits were finally free. They faded like smoke, and the room fell silent forever. Chiamaka walked to Mama Solah, who was crying softly. "Why did you do all this?" Chiamaka asked quietly. Mama Solah wiped her tears. "I was once a poor woman. No customer wanted me. No one believed in my skill. One night, a strange visitor gave me these mirrors and promised success. But I never knew the spirits were trapped children. I never knew I was keeping them in bondage." Chiamaka felt pity, but wrong was still wrong. Chiamaka said quietly, "You must end this. You must tell everyone the truth." Mama Solah nodded slowly. By evening, the whole of Calabar had heard the story. People gathered around the shop. Some were shocked. Some cried loudly. Some prayed loudly. Mama Solah confessed everything. Her fear, her mistake, her agreement with the mirrors, her rule about no mirrors, and how the spirits helped her braid hair. She begged for forgiveness. The town elders spoke kindly. "Mistakes can be corrected, but secrets bring darkness. Let this be a lesson for all of us." Chiamaka's bravery became the talk of Calabar. Everyone called her the girl with the light. After the mirrors were destroyed, Mama Solah closed her shop for many months. Chiamaka visited her sometimes to pray with her. Slowly, Mama Solah became a changed woman. She opened her shop again, this time with big, bright mirrors everywhere. And she braided her hair with her own 2 hands, slowly but joyfully. People returned to support her. Chiamaka became the shop's friend and helper, and peace returned to Midnight Street. Calabar never forgot this story. Parents told their children, "No secret is worth a life. Every darkness will one day meet light, and courage can come from the smallest heart." And every time people saw Chiamaka walking on the road, they smiled proudly, because She was the girl who exposed lies, the girl who saved many, the girl who brought light to a hidden darkness.